WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
And on WUSA 9, meteorologist Hopper Shutt, we are tracking some flakes on Friday. Yes, some will see some accumulation. Right now, we're thinking 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. We are thinking of issuing a weather impact alert just because it's going to be so cold that the roads will get pretty slick pretty fast, especially those areas south of town. Light snow or flurries impact. High is only 29 to 34. That's pretty cold. Our average high is still 53. You need winter gear, and you need some extra time for the morning commute on Friday. In fact, if you're south of town, there could be a few school delays, believe it or not. Doesn't take a lot of snow for that to happen. Here's what we know. This will be a pure snow. Time frame 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Also, more snow south and east. So the opposite of what we saw on Tuesday, where if you were north and west, you had a better chance of snow. Roads will become slick quickly, just because it's been so cold, and temperatures will struggle to get above freezing throughout the day on Friday. So how much snow? Well, we're looking at around an inch. We don't see any goose eggs on here except for this model, the local model. And so we're thinking a trace to an inch and a little bit more south and east. In fact, here's what I'm thinking right now. So a dusting to an inch, northwest D.C., northward to Frederick, maybe to Martinsburg. Hagerstown, you probably aren't going to see anything. But the blue here, parts of D.C., south and east, 1 to 2 inches, and a real fluffy snow. So that's why I'm kind of worried about some of the school systems down into Fredericksburg and maybe into Prince William County, maybe even into Fairfax County, and certainly into Prince George's and southern Maryland. This is going to be a much better snow for Charles County, Waldorf, La Plata, that area, and down into St. Mary's. So again, that's what we're thinking. A dusting to an inch, north and west, 1 to 2 inches, D.C., south and east. And here's the model I'm using that I kind of like. This is 5 a.m., snow breaking out across most of the metro. I think it may be a little too far north here, but I like the rest of the scenario here. 6:30, 7 o'clock, still some snow. 9 o'clock, still some snow. 11 o'clock, still some snow, but beginning to pull out to the north and the east. And then by 1 o'clock, we're pretty much done. I don't think we'll see any mixture. The pink is mixed. I think it's going to be a pure snow. And temps are struggling to get above freezing. So no matter what happens, Friday morning, early afternoon, if you have plans Friday night, the roads will be fine. It'll just be super cold as you go out Friday night. At 6 o'clock, it's beginning to clear north and west. Temps already in the 20s and low 30s. So again, snow potential. I like this. This is generally an inch, and there's your 1 to 2 inch band into southern Maryland. Even across, the Delmarva, it's going to snow all the way to the ocean. That's kind of crazy. All right, we will graph out Thursday. So here's the thing. Not a bad day. A little breezy. Some clouds kind of come in mid-morning to noon as the front drops through. That will increase our winds. Wind chills are going to stay in the 30s. We'll be in the 40s for highs. We were 46 on Wednesday, but Thursday will be a little chillier because of the winds increasing out of the northwest, 10 to 15, gust to 20, almost to 25. So 6:30 Thursday night, winds are still gusting 15 to 20 across the metro. The good news is they will subside on Friday and become light. So the weekend, also good news. Saturday, partly cloudy, 45. Sunday, partly cloudy, 47. Few clouds will come in Sunday. Kind of a clipper-like system is going to track down from the west. And right now, it looks like it's going to form a storm, but too far south and east to impact us on Monday. We'll still watch that, because that's also been on the radar for a while, as this Friday little storm has been on the radar for a long time. So it stays pretty cold for December. I mean, wow. 46 Thursday, 33 Friday. We're looking at 40s Saturday and Sunday, and then back to the 30s on Monday. So no snow or snow. It's going to be cold on Monday. And then after that, we get a little bit of a break, but not much. Next Tuesday, we're, low 40s. We're near 50 the following Wednesday, and then mid-40s Thursday. Then it gets cold again. 42 on Friday, upper 30s on Saturday. I mean, this is a very cold start to the month of December. Yes, our average high is like 52 or 53. That is kind of crazy, no doubt. So just a few clouds Thursday morning, and then breezy. There's your light snow, more south and east on Friday, 33. And then Saturday, nice, partly cloudy, temperatures back into the mid-40s. That's cold, but without wind, it'll seem like a pretty good day. Sunday, again, upper 40s, clouds come in. Clouds to start Monday with that storm to our south, then we clear out, and then we're back in the low 40s on Tuesday. And look at this Wednesday. partly cloudy. Temperatures finally near 50.